Hello, welcome to Rishabh Dhanuka. Original Rishabh, sorry. This is me, Rishabh Dhanuka, and today we'll talk about the Dalai Lama controversy. I was avoiding this controversy because it was a sensitive topic and there was fire both sides, so I wanted to keep it a little bit after the steamer heats down and there's both sides heard. So basically, they went there where the Holiness Dalai Lama was present and he met a young child, and the main video that we concerned it that caused the controversy was first he kissed the child on the lips, and then he basically said suck my tongue. And to that I saw one of the videos which I feel like I don't understand it. Maybe I'm too Gen Z for this shit, or maybe I'm too I'm in between the millennium and Gen Z, so I'm kind of confused right now. I hope like the audience could explain this. So let me show you the video right real quick. So let's review the video and let me discuss that first. So this is the video in question.
$1 billion question. Why did the Dalai Lama tell the boy, suck my tongue? Well, if you do research like I did, you will find out that the Dalai Lama, he does not know English. He learned English at the age of 48. So English is not his first language. He knows only broken, fragmented sentences. And many a times he gives a wrong translation. The second thing is, in the Tibetan culture, there is something called Chelasa, which roughly translates to eat my tongue. Grandparents, when they want to play with their small children, they want to give them candy and they want to give them love. They have a habit of pecking them on the lip. Okay, it's to show.
See, I can't justify for whether your grandparents do this because I didn't have my grandparents when I was young. But to as far as my friend like knowledge goes from my friends, and I have friends from every country. Okay, you can't blame me for that. I have friends from every country around all over the world. I've never heard their grandparents kissing them on the lips. I've heard them kissing on the cheek, kissing in the forehead. Maybe some of them kiss on the lips, but I mean that could be a Western culture. That's not usually an Asian culture, especially Tibet is in Asia. So, and to be specific, I had heard of a Tibetan like thing where they greet with their tongue. So I'm not sure if this was a greeting with the tongue with like they do like this. Because last time I used my tongue to like kiss someone, it was probably some my partner or something. It was definitely not some minor that I was kissing using my tongue. So this is kind of disgusting when you like see the one part of it. But considering that he is like that old and consider that he doesn't know English, this that might have taken out of context or might have been interpreted. But I don't understand, and I don't support like kissing on the lips unless you're like familiar with someone, or you're like a relative, or you're like a close person to someone. But I would not definitely see someone like kissing a random person's child on the lips. That's definitely not a thing that I support, and definitely not a thing I think should be there. But let's see the video.
Love and affection. And when they want to give them a sweet, sometimes they even give them candy from their mouth to the child's mouth. However, when sometimes
I've never known someone that gives me like candy from their mouth. They usually buy me stuff, bro. I've never. I mean, maybe I don't have grandparents. Maybe my relatives are different, but I think this is
they don't have anything and they want to
what it
show, I don't
is.
have anything, I give you everything, they stick out their tongue and say, see, nothing is there, now you can eat my tongue. That is exactly.
And I don't know if anyone said "eat my tongue." I mean, girls would have said that to me, but I don't think any relative would have said that to me.
What the Dalai Lama did, which
Okay,
the world today is judging him in the wrong way.
okay,
Here's the $1 billion.
okay. Let me show
Dalai
you.
Lama, Dalai Lama,
Okay,
Here's the bill.
so let me show you another video real quick.
Dalai
This video was also controversial, but let me show you the video. What happened exactly to give you a brief context of what happens. Do the basic
लामा
video.
की एक बच्चे को किस करते हुए की वीडियो हो गई है
This is in Hindi,
वायरल
by the way.
और इसके बाद खूब बवाल हुआ इन लेटेस्ट न्यूज
People are saying basically that this is a conspiracy by China. I mean, what would China profit from Dalai Lama being defamed? I mean, and I mean, yeah, they had been trying to capture Tibet, but accusing Dalai Lama of kissing a child, I don't think is the best way to describe to defame him. There could be multiple ways that they could have used, but this is the actual thing that he did, and they're just accusing him of that. So I don't think that's the wrong thing. I mean, you're seeing this from a Western perspective, and also that like as we grow, as we become adults, we try to like move on from traditions that are not logical to traditions that are more reasonable as human beings, because each day we evolve, each day we think different, and we become more open-minded. So I don't think this is an open-minded thing of kissing someone's child on the lips. Probably you could have kissed on a forehead or maybe on the cheek. I don't think I would lip lop someone, just random people on the street. Even if adults, I would done that. It would be count as molestation, bro.
Dalai Lama has
I don't
apologized.
understand. Maybe I'm dumb. Maybe I'm too old for this shit.
लेकिन
But
उन्होंने अपॉलॉजी में क्या कहा और मामला क्या है इन दिस वीडियो।
so here's the apology
दलाई
video.
लामा स्कूल ऑफ तिब्बतन बुद्धिज्म के टॉप स्पिरिचुअल लीडर को कहते हैं। एक वायरल वीडियो में 14 दलाई लामा was seen kissing a young boy on the lips at a public event. Then he stuck his tongue out to say, "Can you suck my tongue?" ये सुनते ही कई लोगों ने सोशल मीडिया पर डिस्गस्टिंग लिखा और इस अप्रोर के बाद उनकी ओर से ऑफिशियल स्टेटमेंट आई है जिसमें ही अपोलोजाइज्ड। हिज होलीनेस विशेस टू अपोलोजाइज टू द बॉय एंड हिज फैमिली एज वेल एज हिज मेनी फ्रेंड्स अक्रॉस द वर्ल्ड फॉर द हर्ट his words may have caused. His whole
It's not the words that cause the hurt. It's the image, is the video that I'm seeing that caused the hurt. Like being a like nine. I think he's 97. Being a 97-year-old person that has experienced everything on Earth. I don't think. I think I'm being a like big that big of a figure that he's called like a god man. He should be more sensible on things that he's doing in public, and being playful is something. I mean I we are playful to our relatives. We are playful to our friends. I don't think this is the right thing to be kind of playful. Maybe you can hate me for my opinions, but I don't think this is the right thing.
holiness often teases people he meets in an innocent and playful way, even in public and before cameras. He regrets the incident, unquote. दलाई लामा की एक
So this is the basic video that I'm letting you see. So I'll show you a video where like I mean Dalai Lama was hold on. So where video where like I will explain what like I would say people are reacting to. So I'll show you people's reaction of the Dalai Lama's controversy. So there are two sides to it. One is like that's supporting Dalai Lama obviously, and there's another side that's not supporting Dalai Lama. Especially one of the biggest supporters India is Sonam Wangchuk. So Sonam Wangchuk is a very big personality. He is one of the persons on based on whom the movie Three Idiots was like made. It was named Funsuk Wangru, but it's actually Sonam Wangchuk. He's a guy from Ladakh, I think. He's Ladakh, and he's been reacting to like controversy. He's saying stuff like what I mean. Yeah, people can have his own opinion of what they feel about the situation, but I don't feel too good about it. Too go good about this, and I don't feel that he should have done that. I mean, he apologized and stuff like that, but I don't think at his age and with his experience and his power, he should misabuse it. I mean, playfulness is something else, but this is something really awful to do in front of camera when millions of people are watching. And yes, of course, if you're gonna do something, there's gonna be people who's gonna criticize you, and there's gonna be people who don't criticize you. I get criticized a lot. I do stuff. If I support one side, the other side's gonna criticize me. If I do this side, the other side's gonna criticize me. And a brief note: they had an interview with the child, an 8 year, the boy. Uh, and that interview also went viral. So I'm just gonna tell you the briefings of the interview. First of all, you're taking an interview of a 14-year-old, 15-year-old boy that doesn't have value. He doesn't have maturity. He doesn't have adultism to understand what the holiness is doing is wrong or right. So you can't take the accounting of a 14-year-old boy's interview to like whether he was harassed or not, because he's innocent. He doesn't understand things. He's a child. He's pure. I don't think that interview should be taken in account in any case, in any scenario. So at the end of the day, my conclusion is I don't support this cause, and I think Dalai Lama did the right thing of apologizing, but he should have done that in the first place. And I understand his lack of English skills because, as you know, he's an Asian, and his first language is not English. But I don't think this kind of culture, if it actually exists, should not be supported. And I'm against this kind of culture. This is me, Rishabh Dhanuka, and I am out.